Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped for. It out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ready up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in to see what's going on. They diagnose it. Go.
Turning on the Jets. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback. Pre-snap and post. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that. It runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the option. The pitch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Sets up the screen. Across the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. Across the 25, he's got room. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, running back gets to give. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses. But just poor execution. Not a good job understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside. And it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Buys a little time. And the quarterback is toast back in the 35.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, if you think back to Clemson, remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll operate out of split backs. Lost a throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Fires to the middle. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score LSU 10, Clemson 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Randall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it inside the tag. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback and making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35.
With the score, LSU 10, Clemson
7. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Tigers are facing third and inches. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game is could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. And they weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with the...
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Randall. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it.
He's going to let it go. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel and get the pick.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so This coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking for space, it's Barry. Stopped almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted just what the defensive doctor ordered.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give to the lone running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 10, Clemson 7.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Corners are walked up tight. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And the Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for a man, it's Klubnik. Finds the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the catch on the right side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legend would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance. The defensive line shutting down the run, making sure you can't get any kind of run game going. The secondary being locked down, linebackers flying around. It's been a complete performance, and it's been complete domination.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable.
Makes the grab, pass the marker. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Here's a first down, but there is no time to lose. Going over the top. Slants it. Touchdown by you, Bengals. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, how about this quarterback right away saying, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
And he added the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well, and I'd give back that last score. He fields the football and makes the fair catch at his own 5, and he might have been better off taking a chance to see if that ball would bounce into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The short hands, it's Williams.
And this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Trying play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Flings it out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on first down. Going up top. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.